Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Shuffle Draft Showdown here with the secondary position challenge. And Wild Pig sitting here at 2-0, facing off against the 2-0 Blowfish. And I'm not as confident about this one with Fran Japani on the mound for us, facing off against Melody Moods. We do have a chance here. She is not much of a pitcher either. Our offense has bailed us out a couple of times, especially behind the bat of Tough Lift. But we'll see if we can continue to be successful here going 3-0 to start this series. I do want to make a quick note. Apologies for how slow this series has gone out. I don't get a chance to kind of consistently record, and I was sick last week, so I wasn't able to get this recording in on time. So apologies, but I'm definitely going to make a more concerted effort to try and get these out more consistently. I might even increase the frequency in which I release these videos just so that we can get through this season just a little bit quicker. But let's go ahead and set the lineup for game 3 of this season. I'm so used to clicking suggested lineup, and I almost did there too. Let's take a look. So Dion Bass sitting in shortstop here. Hera behind the plate, of course. Tough Lift at first base, of course. We have Dazzler in left. Daller at second. Rob Glover currently DHing. Batch Wilson in right. Borgnar in center. Maggie Rags we had at third base. And it looks like Mario is still tense. I believe he came into that last game and maybe struck out or failed to get on base in that last game as a pinch hitter, and I think that's why he's still tense. But we'll give him another day off. I definitely don't like having Maggie Rags in the starting lineup, but it's the best we can do. So let's go ahead and play ball. We head back out to Founders Field, 3-game set here at home to start this season, and it has been fun. I think it's really surprising to see the success we've seen from some unexpected bats like Tough Lift. He has been carrying this team, has been very hot out of the gate, so we'll see if he can continue to stay hot for the Wild Pigs. It's going to be Fran Japani on the mound, our number 3 starter. As we noted early in this, during the shuffle draft, we acknowledged how weak our starting rotation is. And very hot base hit here to start things off for the Blowfish, excuse me. Log Freely comes in. He's batting 200 with no home runs, 1 RBI through the first 2 games. He has tier 3 inside pitch. No speed over there at first base. I just totally missed who was even that first batter. I saw the name and it just went right in my brain and out the other side. Another base hit up the middle, and it's going to be 2 leadoff singles to start this for the Blowfish, and they're in good position to capitalize right out of the gate. Sluggy Boomhauer, one of the best hitters in the league. He's in right field today, locked in, batting 500. He has 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Curious to know if that was a grand slam or not. And he'll get this one up and underneath. It is going to go into foul territory, and it's going to get out of play. Razzie Dazzler made an attempt at the wall, but she could not get to that one. And Boomhauer sends this one to left field. Dazzler will track it down. Runners did not tag. And that's going to be allowed out number 1. So Boomhauer made good contact, but it hung up just long enough for Dazzler to get underneath. And that'll be out. Here comes Sahito Munshada, his tier 3 high pitch. Very scary batter, only batting 333. No home runs, no RBIs yet. And a high pitch right to Maggie Rags. She tries to stay alert, throws to second base, but it's not back in time. The runner is back in time. That'll be a quick out number 2. Pex Flex locked in, batting 600 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. Japani, after allowing 2 leadoff singles, gets 2 quick outs and an opportunity to get out of this unscathed. Flex will sky to left field, and Dazzler will track it down using those center field skills there in left field. I think she realizes she doesn't have as much ground to cover anymore, and that makes it a little bit easier for her. But Japani manages to get through the first inning unscathed. Now Melody Mood steps up to the plate, or steps up to the mound for Dion base. Mood's getting her first start as the 3 starter for the Blowfish. Has tier 3 volatile, so that could be good or bad depending on how she starts. And a full count here for base. Fouls one back. Base at 333. He had that a solo home run in the first game of this season. And another good battle brewing here as that's pitch number 9 coming on its way, and it's fouled back. So we get to pitch 10 on the full count. Another foul ball for Dion base. Ball high, and what an at-bat for Dion base. He works the walk after 11 pitches. He'll stand on first base, and Harold Williams, who's locked in, batting .750, will come into the plate, looking for one of those off-speed pitches from Moods. Gets an off-speed pitch, but it's taken for a ball, or taken for a strike, excuse me. Ball high. And another off-speed pitch for a strike, so 1-2 count here for Hera. Ball outside on the off-speed, 2-2 now. And a fast, or off-speed, I thought that was a fastball. It's a changeup, but she gets underneath that. It's going to be lofted into left field. Log freely catches that and throws it in for out number 1. Runner holds at first. Here's the red-hot tough lift. The first baseman batting .800 with 3 home runs and 4 RBIs through 3 games. Excuse me. I think he has a 3-game home run streak. I'll have to go back and check on that afterwards, but no, I don't think he does. He gets a base hit to right field, hard hit ball, and that's going to be another single. Ball gets thrown through the cutoff man into third base, but runner was holding all the way. And with tier 2 base rounder sitting on second base right now, an opportunity for Razzie Dazzler, who's only batting .200. No home runs, no RBIs. Checking on the runner, back safely at second. Kitty Kaufman getting the tag down, and not even close. Crazy curveball there for strike 1. And a base hit up the middle. It's going to get past the shortstop. Base rounder activates, coming home. Ball comes through, and Pex Flex can't get the tag down. It's going to be a RBI single for Razzie Dazzler as she comes through for the Wild Pigs. It is now 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Melody Moods now tense after 24 pitches here for Dazzler coming up now, batting .400 with a home run, a solo shot. 2-1 count here. And Moods will give up another base hit. That one snuck its way through the middle, past Moods, past second baseman Kitty Kaufman, into center field, and it'll now be bases loaded with only 1 out for Rob Glover, batting .200. He had an RBI double that was just nearly missing a home run in the first game. 0 for 1. And lofted into right field. It's going to get down in front of Boomhauer. 1 run scores. Base jogger activates on the second runner coming home. And that's going to be a safe call at home plate. Dazzler comes in safely at home. It's going to be a 2-run single for Rob Glover, excuse me, as Batch Wilson comes up. And he sends one into right center field. That's going to get down, bounce off the wall. 1 run comes in. Heading to third is Rob Glover. Another RBI single, this time by Batch Wilson, and it is now 5-0, 4-0 as Bradley Bowler comes in to replace Melody Moods here in the bottom of the first. Still only 1 out. Runners on the corner for Rolf Borgnar. Has tier 1 RBI 0 activated. He swings through strike 2 there. It's funny, this Blowfish lineup looks almost identical to the Twin Cities Blue Ox lineup. Minus a couple of players. This is interesting to see how many of those Blue Ox players are on this team. Rags comes in after a line out to the infield, and 2 outs. 9th batter in the lineup getting an at-bat here in the first inning as Rags almost gets hit. Runners on the corners, great speed at third base, and easily scoring as Maggie Rags comes up, productive for the Wild Pigs as she gets an RBI single. Dion Base now comes up. He worked a walk in the first to start this game off. He has tier 1 RBI 0 with runner on first and second. And that one's going to get, into the glove of Kitty Kaufman. She makes the catch. She gets a mojo boost. And that'll finally end the inning. 5 runs on 6 hits for the Wild Pigs in the first inning off of Melody Moods. So Frangipani, who we were worried about, will be in a good position here with a good 5-run cushion in a 6-inning game. We'll face off against Scooter Sandbrick to start things off. And Scooter falls behind 0-2. Get a nice hit there, but goes foul. And a liner past the diving shortstop. It's going to slowly roll into left center field. Borgnar misplays it. Runner was going to get to second base easily anyways. And Scooter Sandbrick standing on second to lead things off here in the top of the second. Kitty Kaufman will walk up, batting .400, locked in after a nice diving play to end the inning. Tier 3 bad ball hitter. Strike 1 called at the bottom of the zone. Japani has to be careful here, but gets ahead 0-2. Off-speed pitch is going to go foul. And ball low. Good backhand from Harold Williams there. Ball inside. Count evens 2-2. Strike 3 taken right in the middle of the zone. Kitty Kaufman is mad at herself there as she just can't believe she took a pitch right down the middle for strike 3. So here comes Geronimo James, batting .500, has tier 2 contact versus righties activated. Neutral mojo here. Frangipani, I think with the strikeout here, may be getting an out. Could get her into locked-in mojo. A grounder to second, Daller to first, and runner will advance over to third. So Sandbrick is standing 90 feet away with Eduardo Electro coming up, locked in. Tier 3 fastball hitter. Japani still in neutral mojo. 2 outs. And a grounder right back up the middle. Japani gets her glove on it, and she's able to get it over to first. So runner stranded on third. And good on her. I mean, she's gotten through 2 innings so far with 3 runners stranded and 2 runners left in scoring position. The Blowfish just cannot capitalize right now. So, Hera will, after flying out in her last at-bat, she gets a base hit on the first pitch she sees, and that'll be a leadoff single. So the Wild Pig offense goes right back to work. Tough Lift will walk up. He's 1 for 1 with the single, average all the way up to .833 now. Strike the bottom of the zone. And a grounder. Kitty Kaufman will dive, has to leave her feet. And runners will be safe on first and second. Hera hustling to second. Kitty had to turn around to throw to second. I don't know why she didn't just go to first. But runners will be safe on the infield single. Not much speed on the base paths, but somehow they still managed to reach. And here comes Razzie Dazzler, who got a base hit in her last at-bat. Ball high, 2-1 count here. Bradley Bowler trying to avoid another big inning here. 3-1 count for Dazzler. And there's ball 4, so walks the bases loaded. We are in a bases loaded, no out situation with Dilly Daller coming up 1 for 1, now batting .500 on the season. We'll take a strike outside. Ball in. 1-1 count here for Daller. Ball low, good eye there, and it'll be a 2-1 count. Infield at double play depth. Whoa, pulls the string on her there. She's way ahead of it. 2-2. Dilly Daller. 2 deep center field. This one's gonna get out. Grand slam. Dilly Daller will dilly-dally around the bases as she doesn't have to run on a grand slam, her second home run, and this ball game is broken wide open here in the bottom of the second inning. The Wild Pigs have already scored 9 runs with nobody out, and Rob Glover comes up, who came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat, a 2-run single, I believe. 1-1 count. Low for ball 2, and tense Bradley Bowler could not avoid giving up a big inning. This one lofted into center field. It will hang up, and Geronimo James will track it down for out number 1. Batch Wilson, 1 for 1 with an RBI single in his last at-bat, batting .500 now. In good contact. Whiffs right through the slider there at the top of the zone. Ball low, good eye. Buller's going to stay out there. Batch sends this one into left field, but not all of it, and that's going to die at the warning track for Log Freely, out number 2. Rolf Borgnar comes up 0 for 1, batting 200. He is definitely one of the weaker bats in this lineup. I would have liked to have had a stronger center field option, but it was the best we had available to us. A grounder to third should end this, but Hito almost dirts the throw. Good scoop from Sandbrick at first, and that'll end the inning. But woof, Dilly Dowler with a grand slam. And we are up 9-0 heading into the top of the third. Helena Bigsby led things off with a base hit in the first inning. She's still locked in, batting .750. Pops that one foul. 2-1 count. And another base hit up the middle, so she'll go 2 for 2. She reaches first base safely, and the Blowfish have another runner to start another inning. Here comes Log Freely. Batting .333. Inside pitch activated there, and he pops it foul. Inside pitch activated there, and he pops it foul. Falls behind 0-2. And takes strike 3. Another inside pitch, too. I think he was just shocked to see a pitch that he liked, but not ready for it at all. So here comes Sluggy Boomhauer. He's locked in. He had a base hit in his last at-bat. Pulls that one foul. There's strike 2. It just catches the corner. And another base hit into right field. So these two hitters that are on base right now, continuing to stay hot, but they just need their team to help them out. And here comes Hito Moonshada. High pitch sent deep right center field. That one's going to get out of here. No doubt shot. Oh, it just hits off the top of the building there. It looked like a no doubt shot because of that indent, but the wall almost sent it back. But Hito Moonshada gets his first home run of the season. It's a 3-run shot, and it is now 9-3. Blowfish sneaking their way back in. That'll do it for Fran Japani. Max Texas will come in to replace her. With 1 out, Pex Flex comes in, still locked in. Sign Stealer activated there. It's at tier 3, so it should activate pretty often. There's strike 2. Nice pitch from Texas. And there's strike 3. So Max Texas waves goodbye as Pex Flex has to head back to the dugout with his head hanging. And now here comes Scooter Sandbrick, who had a double in his first at-bat. And he'll stay hot with another hit. Batch Wilson gets it in quickly. It's a 2-out single for Sandbrick.
The second baseman, number 84, Kitty Kaufman.
So here comes Kitty Kaufman. Betting .333. We're going to keep the inning going here. And now with a runner on, we do have to be careful with that tier 3 crossed up trait. Average speed over there at first base, so Hera could still, if it doesn't get too far away, throw the runner out with a cannon arm, but it doesn't matter here, as another base hit to right field will keep the line moving for the Blowfish offense.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 13, Geronimo James.
So Geronimo James comes up now 0 for 1, betting .333 with runners on first and second. Average speed at first, great speed at second. Reminder, we have a cannon arm behind the plate. And a grounder straight to tough lift. He'll step on the bag. That'll finally end the inning, but Hito Moonshada with a big 3-run homer. They are all caught up on the hit column, but they have a lot to do to catch up in the runs column.
Number 25, Maggie Rags.
So Maggie Rags with an RBI single in her last at-bat, being productive for this Wild Pigs team from the 9 spot. And she gets another base hit. So Mario Mustachio, who does Maggie Rags stay in the lineup until she starts to struggle? Possibly. Dion Base comes up 0 for 1. Bradley Bowler gets pulled for Molly Pops. Molly has tier 2 surrounded trait. This will be her first appearance of the season. As a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a curveball. So when we get somebody on base, it's going to hurt those attributes very quickly. We get one more runner on base. 1-2 count. Ball high. Dion knows how to work a walk here as he fouls one off. It's 2-2. Ball high, so full count with nobody out. Dion fouls another pitch off. And another foul ball, so another great at-bat for Dion base. Oh, way late on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. He strikes out, and that'll be out number 1.
Number 92, Hera Williams.
And here comes Hera Williams, locked in still. She, 1 for 2 today. She reached base on a base hit in her last at-bat and scored a run. Gets an off-speed pitch there and pulls a foul. 2-1 count. And fielded double play depth. And this could be it here. Kitty over to second base. Electro over to first, not in time. So it's going to be fielder's choice. That'll be out number 2. And they'll trade places at first. So Hera stands on first base for Tough Lift, who's still locked in. Pulls one foul there. Average down to 714. Pops this one. It's going to get out of play. Falls behind 0-2 against Molly Pops. Ball inside. Ball inside. 2-2 now. 2 outs. Chases that one, but barely makes contact, and he'll stay alive. And way late, so Molly Pops gets the job done. She gets through a clean 3rd inning, and we're going to head to the 4th. Blowfish down by 6 right now. Eduardo Electro comes up, who was locked in, but grounded out to end the inning in his last at-bat. Average drops to 250, and he gets a base hit into center field, getting all the way to the wall, bounces back to Borgnar. He tries to get in quickly, but very quick is Electro, as he'll slide into second safely with a leadoff double. We have to be careful now as Helena Bigsby, 2 for 2 with 2 singles, walks up to the plate, still locked in. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. Average up to 800. Fouls that one back. She falls behind 0-2. And she swings through strike 3, but crossed up activates and drop third strike. And Electro almost went to third. Probably could have gotten away with it, but he ends up retreating back to second. And we're able to get the runner out at first base. So that got very scary. If you're not familiar, drop third strike is if you swing at strike 3 and it doesn't get caught cleanly. If the catcher misplays it, as this grounder goes to short, Dion base will get the throw over to first. Good scoop by Tough Lift. Runner does advance to third on out number 2 for Sluggy Boomhauer. If the catcher does not play the ball cleanly, then the runner has a chance to run down to first base. Catcher can either tag the runner or throw it to first base to force the out there, but it only works in certain occasions. If first base is not occupied, then you do not have to worry about the runner or the batter trying to reach first. Or I guess if it's if the first base, that's a sky out to center field. Can't remember if first is occupied, then it doesn't apply, or if the runner on first cannot advance, then the batter would automatically be out. I can't remember the specifics there, but you'll probably see it a lot in Major Baseball. If you're not familiar, you watch those. Sometimes, holy moly, very hard hit ball, but Sluggy Boomhauer will track that down right up against the wall for a quick out number 1 from Razzie Dazzler. A lot of times you'll see that like one hop bounce into the catcher's glove, and then they stand up and tag the batter. That's why you don't see it happen too often in the majors. But yeah, just a fun fact there if you're not familiar with how the drop third strike works. Doesn't happen too often in this game either. 2-2 count, and off the end of the bat, and Dazzler will ground out to third. Weird play from Eduardo Electro as he bumps into Hito Munchada as he's throwing the ball. Doesn't affect the throw as he's able to get out number 2. Molly Pop's putting on a clinic here. Kind of showing the rest of her team like, hey, it's not that hard. That one crosses up the catcher. 1-1 count for Rob Glover and takes ball 2. Way outside for ball 3. Now 3-1 count. Glover fouls it back, and it's full count now. 30 pitches already for Pops. What a play from Hito Munchata. Dives to his left, makes the liner out, or gets the liner out, and that'll end the inning. So Molly Pop's day probably done, but she was very clean in her time on the mound. And Hito Munchata, who just made that really crazy catch, he has a 3-run homer earlier in this game. He is locked in, and it'll show with that base hit up the middle. So runner on first. I think every inning, if I'm not mistaken, the Blowfish have been able to get their first batter reaching base. Max Texas will get pulled for sign blinder. He does have tier 3 rally stopper, which will activate if 2 runners reach. Oh, and what a play from Dilly Daller. And she gets a liner. Runner comes off first just a little too far. And she's able to quickly, as she was heading towards first, catch that one and toss it to first for the double play. And a grounder to short. That'll end the inning. So what an inning. Sign blinder comes in, gets a quick double play, and then a ground out. What did he throw? Two pitches there? Possibly. Absolutely insane defense from the Wild Pigs, which we love to see, especially with this secondary position challenge. Batch Wilson. We have liftoff here. Things are getting wild at Founders Field as Batch Wilson gets his second home run of the tournament, or I'm sorry, of the season. 440 shot, a solo home run makes it 10-3. The offense is absolutely woken up here today. It is so fun to watch this team when they are playing well. Molly Pops will get pulled for Def Weddums. Honestly, Def should have been brought in before that pitch from Batch Wilson. Poor Molly Pops, her day gets spoiled because of that. Taken strike 3, Rolf Borgnar goes down looking, and he will lose mojo in the process. So we're starting to wonder if, are we going to have to sit Rolf Borgnar? Honestly, I think after Mustachio gets his mojo back, I think maybe we put Rags in center field. She's pretty quick. We could also put her in right field, put Batch Wilson in center, I think. No, is Batch a center fielder? I think he is. Shoot. Yeah, we might have to put Rags, who just struck out, in center field, put Rolf Borgnar on the bench. This one's sent to right field. That's going to get up. And what? Bounces off the wall. Somehow ricochets back in. That's the second time we've seen that this season. That time from Dion Base as he gets robbed of a home run. He stands on second base with an easy double there with 2 outs. Harrow Ugliams comes up, still locked in. That was really wild. And a grounder straight to Sandbrick should end the inning. Home run from Batch Wilson to lead off, and we head to the top of the 6th. See if we can keep this one clean here. As Kitty Kaufman will now come up to the plate. Sign blinder looking to try and close this out. 2 pitches in the last inning, so he's pretty fresh here. 1-2 count. Deep center field carrying, but it's going to hang up. Calling it as Rolf Borgnar will track it down and catch that for out number 1.
Number 13,
Geronimo James comes up. Still contact versus right. He's activated with 1 out. Takes strike 1. There's strike 2. Nice curveball that drops in. And a foul ball from James staying alive. There's ball outside. And this one pulled foul down the first baseline. James will take strike 3 looking. He loses mojo. Sign blinder with a strikeout there. And with 2 outs, Eduardo Electro, who's locked in 1 for 2 with a double, stands between Sign blinder and the Wild Pigs victory here. We'll have tier 3 fastball hitter as Hera gets crossed up before catching strike 2 there. Electro pops 1 foul, falls behind 0-2. And sends with deep center field or left center field carrying. I don't think it's got enough to get out, but Bordnar tired, can't catch up to it, and he will let that one drop right at the base of the wall. Eduardo Electra with his second double of the game. And he will keep the game alive a little bit longer. Helena Bigsby is still locked in. She's 2 for 3 today. Pushes the first pitch. She sees foul. Good contact hitter here. She'll take strike 2 on the changeup. Inside blinder. Can he finish it here? Ball outside. Trying to get her to chase. She won't do it. Pops a pitch foul at the top of the zone. 1-2 count. And another high pitch. That one's ball 2. Base hit into center field. Nope. Yep. Sliding attempt from Rolf Borgnar. And I think we can see exactly there why having the secondary position can negatively impact you. Not only is he tense, but he's playing a secondary position, and that's why he did not make the sliding catch there. And Helena Bigsby is able to get the RBI single. But this one's going to end it as Rolf Borgnar catches that one finally, and the Wild Pigs go 3-0 in the first 3 games of this season. I didn't expect this team to play so well. We win this one 10-4. We scored 9 runs in the first 2 innings. Looked like it was going to be a bigger blowout than that, but still, big game for the Wild Pigs. 10 runs on 11 hits. The Blowfish were able to get on base a lot, but couldn't score consistently. 4 runs on 12 hits for them. For the Blowfish, 3 for 4 day from Bigsby. She had a run, scored in an RBI. Freely and Boomhauer quiet, 1 hit apiece. A run scored for Boomhauer. Hito Moonshot, a big shot, 3-run homer for him, and 2 hits from Sandbrick, 2 doubles from Electro, and a base hit from Kitty Kaufman as well. But the rest of the lineup pretty quiet for the Wild Pigs. 1 for 3 for D on base. He had a double and scored a run. He also walked. Hera 1 for 4 with a run scored. Tough lift. Quiet day for him. 1 for 3. He did reach base on a fielder's choice and scored 2 runs. Excuse me. Razzie Dazzler 1 for 2. She had a walk, scored 2 runs and an RBI. Dilly Daller. I did not expect this production from her. She went 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, a grand slam. That's amazing. Rob Glover with 2 runs or 2 RBIs. Batch Wilson with a home run and 2 RBIs. Now, RBI from Maggie Rags, of all people. She's batting .667, 2 for 3 so far. So, this was a really good offensive performance for us. Pitching-wise, Melody Moods got 1 out. She gets a loss. Gave up 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk. Bradley Bowler came in, 1 2/3. He gave up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and 1 home run. Molly Pops was actually great. She went 2 innings, gave up 1 hit. It was a solo home run and 2 strikeouts. She shouldn't have been out there for that at-bat against Batch Wilson, but either way, congratulations to her. And then Def Adams went 1 inning, gave up a hit, but struck out 2 and ended the game from that standpoint. Wild Pigs, Frangipani, you know what? I'll take that from our 3. 2 1/3, giving up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, all on the solo home run. She struck out 2. Max Texas with the wind, 1 2/3, giving up 4 hits, nothing else, 2 strikeouts. He gets his second win and still is yet to allow an earned run. Sign Blinder, great job from him today, too. 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, and 1 strikeout. So great job from the Wild Pigs all around. Dilly Daller gets number 1, Hito Moonshana number 2, Batch Wilson number 3, and that is game 3? Game 3? Was that game 3 for us? I'm already losing my mind. Yeah, that was game 3. Simulating ahead, we are still number 1 in the Beast division. 10 runs, plus 10 run differential is best in the league right now. Very much showing that we are one of the best teams in the league. There are only 3 undefeated teams, us as well as the Bee-Wolves and the Nemesis. So see if we end up finding them in the playoffs later on if we can make it that far. Hiro Misano is our number 4. Their number 4 is Olaf Slackoff, which it looks way better than us. They have Hammerlong Ballo, who's on fire. They have a tense Juice Jackson. Oof, this might be our challenge from the freebooters next time out. That was fun. Big game from the Wild Pigs as they end up winning this one in just absolute demolishing fashion of the Blowfish, who were undefeated. 10-4 is the final score, and Wild Pigs looking really good right now. We'll see if they can keep that up next time out. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye, everybody.